should I do, Cossy? Is that your perception of it, or is that what happened? Is that what happened, or was your perception? Because I talked to him after that, and he didn't seem like he hit the floor. JFK will had me out there tripping, thinking he's being watched and shit. Help him. Help him do what? He doesn't say he wants help. He says he's fine. I asked him. I said, "Hey, everybody's saying that you were. Did you see me on that? Let me ask you this, Causey. Did you see me on that fundraiser all the way to the end? Right? I didn't watch the whole fundraiser. I didn't. I had shit to do. It was a Friday night. I had things to do, my brother. And and then I talked about it last night. I said, was it that bad? The chat says, nah, it wasn't that bad. He was fine. And then I asked James, are you all right? He said, yeah, I'm all right. He was high. Research monkey. What he say? He was high as a research monkey, and you know it. How do I know it? I don't know. But what are you insinuating he was high on? Do I think he was high on something? Do I think like it could have been a mixture of different things? Yes. But do I think it was opiates? I don't know about that. He claims no, right? He hasn't been on opiates for a long time. So why would I assume it's that? He said he was tired. He's been going through some things and he smoked a bunch of weed and it fucking hit him. That's what he said. What's wrong with that? I'm not supposed to believe my friend now? I seen him hitting that vape. Them vapes are strong, man. That THC is crazy. Do you do the vape with the weed? That shit will hit you. But basically what you guys are assuming that it's opiates. No, but that's what they're assuming, right, Kevy Kev?
Yeah, I would think so, based on all the bullshit that they keep stirring up
Yeah.
about what 10 years ago.
And I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you in the chat. I announced it last night. You was on the stream last night for a little while, right? So I said it last night. I said, hey, do you guys think James Jackson? Like, give me your honest opinion about the fundraiser, dude. I try to keep it 100, bro, as much as I can, man. I try not to be biased. Like, was the fundraiser? I had my issues with it. I think that Bill Reed should have been up there solo. I think certain personalities should have been. But hey, at the end of the day, they raise funds and you move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Every live stream is it's after this live stream, we move on to the next one. We don't think about it. It's like going to the next city. Now, if he was fucked up like that, hopefully he doesn't. James gets on the next live stream and he's more level-headed and he corrects it. But I'm not going to hold it against him. You guys want to hold it against him? What did he really do? Did he hurt anybody? Now you're genuinely concerned about him? I mean, if you were genuinely concerned about him, you would tell Will fucking Henry to apologize about accusing him of fucking killing his girlfriend. If you was genuinely concerned, especially someone like you, my dude, you would say, hey, listen, man, just fucking apologize, dude, and call it a day. And if we keep going, then we're the suckers. Did you ever think if they apologize, we would stop? You don't believe that, so you siding with them. Maybe if they apologize, we stop. You don't apologize, then this never stops, right? Because we can move on, but while I was away, I just proved it tonight of how long we've been away for. 38 episodes. We only started talking about this 3 weeks ago. For the last 2 months, we've been quiet, and everybody like you, the chat rats, Ray from Dallas, anytime you guys want to talk about us, you guys just talk out the side of your neck. And then when we don't react, whatever, it's cool. But then when we stop reacting, it's our fault. And that's what's been happening here. But whatever, man. I'm probably wasting my breath on you, bro. You don't give a fuck. I want to be the first to tell you you were loved today. The long game is see you and appreciate you. Thank you, What the Duck. Free Kelsey coming through. He flipping the narrative. He failed to mention the real issue, which what he said about James, period, point blank, for sure. Leslie Nail says, hey, long game is love in the house. Leslie Nail from MI. Yes. MC Causey G, you got to tell us in advance where JFK should get lunch so we can make sure he has the money. He's less fortunate, as you well know. Thank you so much. TB, Addy addiction gets a pass, and Willie's meth mouth is acceptable. Get the fuck out of here. Goddamn. Causey, go stage an intervention for TB and Will. Sheesh. Goddamn. You want to come up here and talk, Causey, instead of being in the chat? I'll let you talk. We could be men. We could talk for like 15 minutes if you want to talk. You let me know if you want to talk. If not, man, it is what it is. I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro. I'm really not in that type of mood to play disrespect games, man. I just want you to be clear. Yeah, help your friend, JFK. I do help my friend. I think I help my friend a lot. Let me up. All right, I'll send it to you. I'll let you up. All right, man, there's the link, man. You see the link? Let's not be disrespectful, though. There's really no need of that shit. That ain't going to get nobody anywhere. Anyway, we'll wait for him to be up. Yeah, so, what are you going to do? He won't. Too cowardly. He'll come up. He's not. You're saying he won't come up? He'll come up. 1000% he'll come up. He's not. See, he's already here. He doesn't care about that shit. There he is. Hello. Mic check to the gods. You there?
Yeah, what's up? You hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
All right, what's happening?
What's happening with you?
Not much.
So what's your take on James? What do you think? Like, what did you see? Is that really a concern of yours? Like, seriously, I'm asking you, serious man to man.
Yeah, I think what we saw the other night, I have a history of substance abuse. I've been clean for a long time. Okay.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's whatever. But what I saw the other night. Listen, if you can't stay there and say it was a little disturbing and that he needs help, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And I put that on X. I'm familiar with the area. I know like places in the area, and I suggested it. I ain't here for trying to fight everybody and everything. That's not what I'm here for. I originally started, being online or being on YouTube, try to make people laugh. You know what I mean? But this whole thing is kind of taking a turn.
But
and it's like I just come into this thing every once in a while to see what's going on, and it's always the same. It's always the same thing, man. It's just like I'll come in here and there. I'll be like, hey, what are they talking about?
Yeah, but you came in
And
at
it used
the
to be
wrong
like
times.
music and dancing, and it's just like it's all about the same thing every time.
We do music. We do. Then you're coming in at the wrong times.
I guess so. I must be coming in at different
for the last 3
unfortunate
weeks.
times.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. For the last
Might be. I mean,
I'm telling you, for the last 3 weeks, I started this on Chris. Because listen, what happened was we're doing the Eddie O'Brien case, and we did like 38 episodes. And when we came back after October 24th, after our little party, we came back and we addressed like the situation with the parties, as far as people talking shit about our parties and TB dressing up like me. And then we moved on and we talked about Kelsey, and then we went right into the Eddie O'Brien case from the end of October all the way up until Christmas. And then on Christmas, I decided to have a Grinch Christmas and started talking about these guys, not for views, not for clicks, because as I was doing my thing about Eddie O'Brien, every day I'm getting clips of these dudes just talking hellish shit and saying justice for Lauren Berry. And I just thought that shit was fucked up. And I was like,
man,
well, hey,
listen, I've never said nothing about James and his girlfriend, or, how she passed away. It's very unfortunate. I would never say anything like that.
But
okay?
it is, bro. It is. But it is unfortunate.
Okay.
He put that out there though. And like, what do you think about it? And I'm gonna ask you an honest question.
But why? But why am I lumped in? Like, because I'm on like kind of a different side with you.
Okay.
I love everything Turtle Boy and the Glare and all of them. You lump me in, and I love everything that they have to say and hate everything you have to say. That's not true. Okay. Everybody's an individual, man.
Right. That's why I got you up there, bro.
Just like I don't lump you in with every other thing, on your side, so to speak, has to say. You know what I mean? Listen, there's different issues. There's things that I wouldn't say that those guys say. Okay. So,
but nobody's really saying it. But nobody's really saying them guys are wrong though. Like, let's be real. Like, and that's just because we're a smaller channel and they're a bigger channel, and I get that. But that doesn't make it right. Like, I get it. I get their perspective of it, but it's just not right. Because they can't just talk shit when they want about us. Listen, just go through the timeline, Cossy G. I just did it tonight.
The JFK, the timeline, right? The timeline says that you started out, you know what I mean, going after Will Henry. I don't know why he's Will Henry, but he's Will Henry.
That's his name, Will Henry, just like my name.
Okay, is that his middle name or something? I have no idea.
I don't know. That's like his full, that's like I don't know. That's what.
Is that his full name? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, because all I do is like call into a show every once in a while, but. After he was on, you guys went after him, and things got ugly and shit went back and forth. I went on your show months ago talking about the same thing. Yeah, and it's still the same.
No, it's
I mean, if you're going to go after people, expect those people to go after you.
Yeah, of course.
And everybody's going to one up each other, and everybody's going to say nastier shit every time. What do you say? We just shut this whole thing down because we're all for Karen Reed, right?
Right. Yeah, of course.
So what's the use in fighting? I don't get it.
Because what happens is this, my dude. Right? Check it out. Right. The accusation, we did that. And that's the part we're not getting credit for. And that's disrespectful that we took 2 weeks off. I know you'll say, okay, who cares? But we took 2 weeks off. In that 2 weeks that we took off, everybody was yapping, including you. And that's okay. That's fine. Including you. You had an opinion.
Yeah, I'm a yapper. I mean, no question. No, that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm not.
But that's fine. But I don't care because that's internet shit. You ain't never really said anything to disrespect me. You were just saying internet shit. That's fine, right? And then Ray from Dallas comes around and all this shit's happening. We took all that time off, right? 2 weeks. We come back. We do our party. We come back. I did 38 episodes all the way from November to December 23rd. So it was over a month. I didn't say a word to anybody. But in that month and a half that I took off talking about other things, everybody's talking shit about us when we're not talking about them. So what are we supposed to do? Not to say nothing? And what they're saying is an accusation. They're not just talking shit. They're saying that James Jackson is responsible for the death of his girlfriend. That's
all right, listen, JFK, listen. Take away that thing that was said about James Jackson's girlfriend. Okay? Right. Take that away.
Right.
Take away the recording, which is ridiculous, which we know at this point, Meredith took from an extraction and put it online. Okay, we know this at this point, right? So take those two things away. Now, what are we fighting about?
Right, and that's exactly why can't we get an apology as a man?
An
apology from them saying
listen,
that wrong. That's a
you're asking me for an apology. Somebody else said?
No. You just heard me wrong. So why can't we get an apology for all the things they said? Like they have a big crowd. Like Cossy, I got 622 people watching. There's probably about fucking 300 people in here that hate me, right? So we know I don't get big numbers. I never got.
There's 500 in here that hate me.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, right? They got a lot of people watching them. To make an accusation like that, it reaches out. James heard shit from the family and all that. Like, what's going on with the dude, the Turtle Boy? Like, he put that rumor out, and people started creating accounts with her picture on it. That's crazy, bro. And like, he's not taking
JFK,
responsibility for it.
you know, I don't know anything about that, and I wouldn't do that.
I didn't say you would do that.
I mean, I'm just telling you, like, I don't endorse that type of shit.
But I'm not saying you do. I'm just telling you, when you're on that side, by not telling them, what if they took the step, right? And just, what do they got to lose to apologize to us about that situation? I'm not telling them to apologize about anything else, just for that, to James. And then we move on. I won't say things. And just don't say my name. Don't talk shit. When you say JFK, you don't have to say he's a wannabe, he's this, he's that, he's incredible, he's stupid, don't believe him, he's not serious. You don't need to say all that, because then I'm going to say something back. You don't need to say that. I just proved it tonight. The Glare have been sharing my shit from day one. See, that's the thing, Cossy. Like, I proved it. I proved that tonight.
You proved what, JFK? You proved what?
I proved that the Glare was the one who's been sharing my content way before I ever shared anything of his.
Sharing your content? What do you mean by sharing your content?
Go back and watch the live. Go back and watch the live.
What? He's been throwing jabs at you online?
No.
Why do you want to take it real world, dude? Why do you want to, like,
I didn't take it real
go to
world,
people's
bro.
houses?
No, but did I go to people's?
Why do you want to do that?
You told me to go to your house.
I did?
Yeah, you said you'll give me your address, come to my house. That's what you said.
Well, I mean, you're the one who said you have questions, dude.
Yeah, I got questions.
Don't you understand you have questions shit means like you want to meet somebody? Don't you understand that that's what people take from that?
But I ask questions, though. I ask people all the time.
Oh, you ask questions, right?
Yeah, I do. You haven't seen it. I ask people, you think Carrie's guilty?
Well, no, would you believe it? I ask questions.
Yeah.
So if you're going to ask
so what's the
you want
problem?
to meet them face to face. So come ask me some questions. I'll give you my address.
Yeah,
if you want
that's what you said.
Asked.
But you said that. You said that. I didn't say I
want.
Well,
you don't ask me. Don't ask me to fucking answer questions, and I won't give you my address.
No. That's what you said during the live stream. And
no, that's what I said, because you said you want to ask me questions, dude.
No,
where do you want to ask me questions?
Listen, hold on. Let me back.
What questions do you want me to ask? I'm a guy that calls in on the Glare show and tries to make people
ask
laugh.
me any question. You're part of the Karen Reed movement, right? Like, who do you think killed John O'Keefe?
Yeah, so ask me questions right now. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Who do you think killed John O'Keefe?
Probably Brian Higgins, and a mixture of Brian Albert and Jen McCabe was the kingpin of covering it up. I mean, we're on the same team with this shit, dude.
Yeah,
we're not in disagreement about. We're on the same.
So why are you so worried about why? So when a guy. So my take on when you're asking me about if you're insinuating about the picture of the Galera, just one little picture of him walking down the street is no different. If I was in Boston and someone took a picture of me walking down the street, if just because I put a picture up and said where he's at in Tennessee, I didn't say where he lived. I said, hey, he's in Tennessee and that's what he's doing. He's a guy that's spinning a narrative that my friend did something to his girlfriend. So we don't have no outside pictures of that guy. So it's like, hey, the guy that's saying it, that's him walking down the street. So one, I thought it was a funny picture. And for two, that's the guy who's reporting this. So that was my take on it. And he didn't like it. He didn't like it. See, you don't care. Come see me. Say whatever you want. That's how you should be. Why is he so worried? Why is he so worried, though? Did you ever think about that? No, not worried. You seem like you're not worried. You want me to come to your house right now. You want to have a fucking wrestling match. That's what it sounds like.
No, wrestling match?
Yeah, fucking wrestling match, man.
I don't wrestle, dude. There's ice out in the driveway, bro.
There's ice? Okay. Shit. Well, you need to throw some salt on that shit, my man.
Well, I mean, I do, but sometimes it's really hard. You know what I mean? You know, there's ice storms and shit out here.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not like Atlanta, man.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's cold out here, buddy. See, that's where you got it fucked up. It's freezing out here. This
is it really?
Yeah, trust and believe.
In Hotlanta? It's cold in Hotlanta?
It's cold. Google it, buddy. It's cold in the South right now.
Oh, man, I had no idea. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I know you should be. It sucks, but it gets hotter faster. It has its seasons out here. Yeah. All I said to you was, my man, on the 23rd, you want to come down, man? I asked you a question, too, because I don't mean no violence. Like, the only thing I want to ask Will Henry is, if he's on camera.
Listen, forget about Will Henry, dude. I mean, it's constant with this shit. It's like,
what do you mean forget about him? I want to ask him a question.
I'm not Will Henry. Like, I don't know what you
but you brought it up. Well, no, but you asked me, why do I want to ask people questions?
I mean, I think it's weird that you have people taking pictures of other people and stuff like that.
I don't have people taking pictures. If people
were taking pictures of you.
What pictures have you you're saying pictures in plural. What pictures have you seen?
Or picture, or there's pictures, and you alluded to the fact, if people were doing that to you, I would be against it. I would be against it. I'd be like, don't do that, man.
Okay.
Don't do that.
But where did you get the information that there's pictures? Who told you that?
I don't know. On your thumbnail?
But who told you? You said pictures. You said that I showed one picture. You said pictures. Where'd you get that information from?
Okay, so there's one picture.
Yeah, there's one picture.
There's one picture.
Yeah. So where'd you get the idea? Didn't I say it? Did
you not say that you were the one that took that picture, or you drove out there?
But I'm telling you that's a lie.
Well, that's a lie.
You guys believed it because you guys just will spin anything. And when I tell you it's a lie, you don't believe it's a lie now.
So where did such one picture come from? Why are you taking pictures?
From Google. From Google.
From Google?
Yeah, Google Will Henry. It pops right up.
Okay, so that picture is online, just like a B-roll type thing.
It's out there, man. It's out there, man. People take pictures of people all the time, man, and say, hey, look at this. They could take a picture of you, man, out there with the salt, man. You
can take all the pictures you want.
I'm just saying, pictures happen, man. The point was to show him walking. That's what he does. That's where he lives. That's who he is. What other backstory do you got of this guy? I got a backstory. You want to dig? You could find me. It's real easy. I'm out there. I'm on the internet.
You can find me too, dude.
Okay, so why can't we? What's the problem? Why did we flipping it and saying it's witness intimidation? It's stalking.
I never said it's fucking witness intimidation.
But you're on a panel. You was on a panel with people
I'm on a
saying
panel with other people laughing at
saying
you,
that.
fucking laughing at us. I mean,
But
this
no,
is a
but they
back
were
and
saying,
forth thing.
but they were saying witness intimidation. You don't think like you
I
didn't?
never
But
said. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I never said
but
witness intimidation.
I didn't say you said it, but your panel said it.
So why lump me in with everything else? I mean,
Because you're on the panel.
yeah, I
If-
run my.
if-
I listen. Your chat is, on this and that. Yeah, I have
That's
run
what
my
happens.
mouth like meaningless stuff online. You know what I mean?
Why
Back and
can't
forth.
you take
You do it.
responsibility that no, I
You
don't
do it.
I'm not in the
It's
chats
other
like you.
people. No. You absolutely fucking do it, JFK.
What chats?
Stop.
What chats? What chats?
Are you kidding me?
Tell me. Tell me what chats that you see me active in the chats talking shit.
You
On
did it
Twitter
fucking
talking
what
shit.
last
Tell
night?
me.
The night
Which
before?
one?
You do it all the time.
What? And you're all the time? I went into the chat rats the other night because you guys were talking shit. I said one thing. Meet me down the 23rd. I'll ask you a question. That's all I said.
Yeah. So
you-
fucking. So
Because
ask me questions.
this is what you said. This is what you said. Can I tell you what you said? You said
Whatever.
You said
I'll tell you what you said.
You said JFK is afraid to go to Turtle Boy's house because he's a Georgia boy or some shit, but he'll go to
Nope.
Tennessee.
Never said that.
Something like that. Paraphrase.
Never said that.
Why
Want to know what I
haven't
said?
Tell me. Yeah. Go
You
ahead.
want to know what I said?
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
said I find it funny
Mhm.
that JFK is threatening to go to these other places like Tennessee and Mississippi, where Danny lives or something like that.
Mhm.
But he never goes to the close places, like, for instance, the Cape or like, Holden, where Turtle Boy. He never threatened to go there. Why is that? It's
I
a
don't
lot
have to-
closer.
Is it though? For me, it is.
I don't know. I mean, you seem to be Boston-based, except when you're in Atlanta. So,
But, you try to know a lot of things. You
I
ask
mean,
me a lot
where
of
are you? Right?
security
Like,
questions. I'm in
where are you?
Swampscott.
You're in Swampscott, Massachusetts.
Yeah, chilling. Right by
Well,
the beach. Bro.
I
we got a
would.
seal population over here now.
Listen, yeah, you gotta watch out for those sharks. They're gonna
Yeah,
get you.
Yeah,
They're
will.
gonna get you.
Yeah.
But
for
what
sure.
I would say is Swampscott is a lot closer to the Cape, for instance,
To the
or
Cape. Why you want
Holden,
me to go to the Cape?
Massachusetts,
You could come down on the 23rd. I
Tennessee
don't want to
or
drive
Mississippi. Like, why don't you?
But why do you
ever go
assume
to
that's
those
where I'm
places?
going? Why do you think I'm going there? Because I said it. You believe what I say now?
I
Now
don't
you
know.
believe
Like,
what I say?
why would you go to these far away places? It seems like you don't want to go there at
Where's
all.
the
You want to
proof? Where's
threaten
the
to say you're
proof?
gonna
Where's
go
the
there.
proof of me going there though? I can say whatever I want, right? It's a free country. Where's the proof?
Yeah.
of
So
me
you
going to
talk
this place?
shit.
So I
Don't
talk
be
shit.
surprised. Don't be surprised when you talk
Keep
shit
going.
that
Yeah.
people are gonna talk shit back, dude.
Okay. For what?
That's really all it is.
Witness intimidation, crossing state lines. That's talking shit. Making accusations. That's talking shit. When you try to get
I
someone
never
hemmed up
fucking.
on- Well, that's what
No,
you're
I
saying
never.
right now. That's what
Well,
you
you're
guys say.
saying
You guys
crazy.
try to. That's crazy. Saying
Witness
that I want to.
intimidation. Who said
So let me ask you
witness
this: If I
intimidation?
go, you know who said it. Let's start.
You're doing the job of a pussy right now, is what
I'm
you're
doing.
doing.
Okay, keep talking. Go ahead. I'm a pussy. Keep going. Go ahead. Did I insult you? Did I insult
I
you?
never mentioned
Did I insult you?
witness
Did I
intimidation.
insult you?
No,
Did I
but
insult you?
you're talking
called
like
me a
you want
pussy.
charges brought to somebody because you're talking shit to you right
Your
now.
boys that you're associated with said
Your
that.
boys.
Said
It always comes back to your boy. You're talking to me, motherfucker.
Okay, motherfucker, keep going.
Keep it on
talking.
me.
Why are you so hyped up for?
Because
Check
you're
your heart
fucking
rate, buddy.
ridiculous,
Check your heart
buddy.
rate.
You're
Are you all right?
ridiculous.
No, it sounds like you're
Listen,
ridiculous. You can't.
my heart rate's fine. Don't even worry about it.
You do good in the chat. You don't do good on the panel, my dude. You suck at
Really?
the chat. Yeah, you suck,
Really?
bro. Look at how mad you are, bro. I could spin you right out, bro.
You
need to
spin
go
me
get
right
that-
out because
yeah,
you
you need to
talk
go-
dumb shit.
Dumb shit. You're dumb, buddy. You need to fucking go throw some ice on that fucking.
No,
throw some
JFK, you
salt
just
on that
spun out,
ice.
man.
Come on,
You
buddy.
just spun
Stop it.
out.
Nah, I didn't
Come
spin
on,
out, buddy,
stop
at
it.
all.
Cut it out.
You're a
Stop
funny guy.
talking
Huh?
crazy.
Why you want to be so thorough?
JFK.
Tough guy.
JFK, stop.
Mhm.
We don't need to do this.
You're a bug show, huh, bro?
JFK.
Let me ask you a question. Your name.
JFK, stop.
Someone gave me your name. Can you say your real name right now? Will you
Jason
say your?
Smith.
Where you from?
Originally from Marlborough, Massachusetts.
But where do you live now?
Down the Cape.
You know when you say that name, right? There's some shit comes up with that name, right?
Really? Like what?
I'm just telling you. I ain't gonna say it. Someone can Google it.
What? Tell me.
I'm just giving you a heads up, my dude.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know it sucks because that's a common name. But someone brought
What's your name, Randall?
Randall. My name
What's
ain't
your name?
Randall. My name ain't Randall, so you said my name wrong.
Isn't it Randy?
It's Randy, buddy. Yeah, just like Randy.
Or
Macho Man
Randrew?
Savage.
What is it?
Randrew, yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
You
just
snap
like
into
that.
a Slim Jim?
Yeah. Do you?
Sometimes.
How many push-ups can you do straight?
I don't know, 50?
50 straight? You still can get 50 straight? Prove it.
Yeah,
Come on.
maybe 45.
45.
Maybe
There you go.
45.
Nice. There you go.
How about you? Tough guy.
Oh, I could do 50 easy. That's light.
Oh, yeah, fucking, 50.
That's
no
light.
problem.
Yeah, no
Huh?
problem.
You're fucking tough guy. I'm fucking turn the camera on right now.
Go ahead, turn it on, buddy. What are you doing right now? What the fuck are you doing behind that fucking screen right now, man?
You're a funny dude, man.
Yeah,
I'm a couple years older than you, I think.
Probably. Yeah.
I act like an old guy online, but I'm actually not that old. So,
Right.
So anyways, JFK, it was really good talking to you. I'm glad
Yeah,
we got some stuff straightened out.
I mean, hey, I just don't see where, be asking for an apology, right? Me and my friends asking for an
Dude,
apology. about things is
why
a
would
problem.
you ask me for it? Like
I'm not
JFK,
asking you.
Like,
I'm
why
not
would I
asking
ask you?
you.
Hey,
no,
listen, I
no,
want
see,
you to
you're
ask
flipping it.
James for an apology. Like, why would I ask that?
No, but I'm not
talking to
asking
you.
for. But listen, you're all spun out. I'm not asking you. I want to know why you think it's a problem if I go to a court date and ask somebody for an apology.
It's not.
Right. So what's the
You can
problem?
go to a court date and ask everything you want.
So what's the problem?
The problem is you say a bunch of other shit besides
What
that.
other shit? I say a lot of shit. So what? And they say a lot of shit, and they're getting all
Yeah,
bent out
yeah.
of shape.
So there you go. You just said it, bud.
Yeah, but
You
I'm not
just said it.
accusing nobody. I'm not accusing nobody of a fucking murder.
Huh?
I'm not accusing nobody of murder like they do. I'm not calling people bitches and pussies. Like
Of a
calling
murder?
people cunts. Yes, that's what they did. That you don't know
What are
they
you
did.
talking about?
Come on. See, here we go. You know what I'm talking about. What they said. They
You
said that.
so that is your biggest thing, and I have nothing to do with it, buddy. Okay, so we don't have anything to fight about.
Yeah, that's a huge thing when you accuse somebody of murder. That's crazy.
I have nothing to do with that, so we don't have anything to fight about.
Yeah, well, we don't. But you should defend that, though. I would think that you.
I should defend that.
Yeah,
I should defend that.
I would think that you would think that was fucked up. If someone's girlfriend died of a bad liver, and someone's saying that she overdosed behind the drugs you gave her, and that is possibly you gave it to her, and that you're responsible.
You are talking about shit somebody else completely said about somebody else that you know. What are you talking about? Why are we talking about this?
That's what your boy said. That's what all your friends said.
My boy.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I'm responsible for my boy.
But I'm saying, would you not, if you talk to these guys, the Glare, would you say that was wrong that he said that?
I mean, would I say it? I wouldn't say it.
But would you say he was wrong? You're telling me you told me tonight I'm so wrong. I'm a pussy.
I mean, is it
would
wrong?
you tell him that?
That's between him and whoever is saying it.
So let me ask you this. So
with James, I don't know. Tell him to call him.
So I asked the Glare, I said, if I ask you the question for an apology, right, what's going to be his answer? You know what he said his answer is going to be? He told me that I'm going to tell you to go fuck your mother. You think that's okay? Is that okay?
I don't know. I mean, it's not me. So why are you asking me?
I'm asking you as a man. Is that okay? Does that help things when someone says, if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you to go fuck your mother?
I don't know. Maybe he's fed up.
He's fed up. He's fed up with what? Saying them vile things, and then someone wanting him to apologize or
maybe
correct the record.
James, hold on. James is traumatized. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you see him the other night, JFK?
Go ahead, talk to me. Go ahead, break it down.
I mean, that's what your chat's saying. Did you see him the other night?
Who's that? James? No.
Your buddy James, buddy. You've been asking me to take up for all these other people that I have nothing to do with, by the way.
Wait a minute.
I'm just a person. I'm just a person, right?
Yeah,
but your friend, the guy, the third part of your show was in rough shape the other night, and I'm not going to say anything like awful or anything because I've been there before. Okay.
Okay.
He was in trouble the other night.
He was in trouble?
He was in fucking trouble.
Like, what do you mean by trouble? I'm trying to understand. I'm not even.
He was in physical trouble. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're
talking
about.
As shit. You don't think he had a problem the other night? You don't think it was a visible issue the other night?
I didn't really see it, bro, like that.
You didn't really see it?
I seen bits and pieces when he was on there with me, and I seen a couple of things that you guys played with the Bill Reed. I didn't see it from beginning to end.
Let me ask you. Did he look a little rough?
He said he was smoking some good ass weed. That's what he told me.
I mean, I can't smoke that shit, but I mean, I get it. But I think it was more than that because I've been there.
But if he's telling me,
so wait
a minute. But if he's telling me he's not doing anything else, right, and he doesn't do anything else, I'm around him a lot, and he doesn't fuck around with nothing. Why would I not believe him? And then nobody else is telling me this. You're telling me this.
Nobody else? No, I heard this.
No, seriously, I asked my chat last night, real shit. I asked them. I said, was James all fucked up? Let me know. Tell me. And they said, nah, he was fine. Let me ask the chat right now. I'm gonna ask the chat. Right? Let's keep it real. Was James messed up? Was James in trouble? Like Cossy saying? Go ahead, be honest. People be honest. Go ahead. There you go.
I mean, you're gonna ask your chat who loves James?
There's a lot of people in here right now, because you're here, that don't love James.
It really? Okay.
I'm saying there's a couple people in here that will, you know what I mean? I didn't think so. Some people are saying yes, he was in trouble. See?
Oh, Suzanne says he's out of his mind.
That's a stretch. Law Talker says yes.
I don't know if that was a stretch. Well, actually, you know what? I take it back. There's a lot of people in here that says he was.
No, they're all saying yes.
Ed's girlfriend says James was fucked up. I'm sorry. Am I a doctor, Jason? No, I'm not. But listen, I can spot somebody who's fucked up.
Hold on. Love James, but he was clearly on. So JFK, he was fine. No way in hell. James, over. Some people are saying exaggeration. Some people are saying you're right. No, he was fine. I mean, people are saying some shit, bro. It was embarrassing. So am I not being straight up, though, trying to get down to the bottom of it? Am I dodging it? I'm telling you what he told me. I ain't making excuses. I'm telling you what he told you. I mean, what he told me. You know what I mean? Like that's all I can do.
Listen,
I can't control. You know how this goes. I can't control people, places, and things, my dude. Let's just keep it.
Hey, listen, that's an AA statement if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, but that's life, though. You know what I mean, too, right? That's life. That's something that from being in the inside. That's something that always stuck with me. You can't control people, places, and things. You know what I mean? Am I right though? So what can I do? All I can do is hit him up. Now that you said it and you brought it to the attention, I will say, Cossy came up here. We went on the stream and we asked the chat. A lot of people say you were fucked up. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, that's all you can ask for, right?
That's all I can ask for. So what do you want me to do, right? Like, seriously.
That's all I'm asking for. I mean, the chat was more, there's a lot of people that hate me on here, obviously.
Nah, I think that's a stretch, bro. I think that's a stretch. It doesn't have to be like that because, dude, I'm not doing it.
No, it doesn't have to be like, it's important it has to be like this.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I might joke around. I might say some shit, but I ain't trying to hurt nobody, man.
Well, me either, man. Me either.
And I don't know. Like I said,
in like full heavy fashion, I did a brake job video a couple weeks ago.
Did
Yeah, I
you?
got like 2,000 views on it. I
There you
barely
go.
have a channel.
There you
So
go.
thank you for that, Kevy. I was kind of going in your footsteps. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, brother. So yeah, he did have surgery on his hand, and I know he's been tired. He had major surgery on his hand. I do know that for a fact.
I mean, listen, if you get surgery on your hand, it's strong painkillers. But
I don't know.
I thought that somebody could have contacted him and be like, dude, listen, maybe this ain't your night. You know what I mean? It was bad.
I'm gonna be
Man.
real.
Come on.
I'm gonna be real with you, Cossy. I came in at the end of the show. I hardly even made the link. I was doing some other shit that day. I didn't even pay attention to it. I honestly, with the fundraiser shit, I didn't even know what the rush was to even do a fundraiser like that. To be real with you, like, they wanted to do it, they did it. I can't control people. I don't sit there. I'm not in control of anybody's show. I don't try to be that guy. I don't care what other people do. I never did. That's the narrative they're trying to paint. Like,
Well,
oh, I'm like,
JFK, just like you're saying this right now,
Mhm.
You're telling me, to not endorse what other people are saying. You're saying the same thing about James. Like I can't control people, places, and things myself, right?
Right.
So we're both in the same boat on that.
Yeah, but I agree with that. But I would add to what you're saying. You're in the chats and you say a lot and you got a presence, right? I don't see James. I don't. You're in there talking, talking hella shit when you want to, and you're more active than James.
I got a presence, me.
Yeah, you do. You made your presence known, my dude. People know who you are, and you're in the chat, and you know how the chats go. If you're in the chat going back and forth talking shit, like you know how that goes in a chat. I think it's a little bit different when you're on the panel. I think on the panel we could get to and understand it. In the chat, it could go crazy, and you're more in the chat than you are on the panel. Can we agree on that? You all right over there? You didn't slip on that ice, did you? He's all right, I hope, right? Is he good? You all right, buddy? I don't know what just happened. You okay, buddy?
My
all right?
earpods just wrapped up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, my bad. I was just making sure you didn't have a fucking something happen to you, man, for sure.
No. I didn't pull a Ray from Dallas and almost die on mine. No,
goddamn.
Sorry about that. My
What
earpods.
happened? Now, can I ask you that? Do you know what happened?
You'd have to show a doctor's note to get on here next time.
Do you know what happened with Ray from Dallas? Why all of a sudden
I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. It sounded like an asthma attack. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about why he hasn't been around. Wasn't that your guy? You were like wrenched up in the thing and all that. You guys were cool.
I don't know. I've been on there. Listen, I've been busy, dude. I've been on there every once in a while. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Antenna for a while.
What, huh?
I said you were his antenna for a while.
His antenna? Yeah, I was. I had more time back then. I haven't had that much time.
So let me ask you something, Cossy.
Good.
If you now, just growing up, did you ever have a tight group of friends?
Did I ever have a tight group of friends?
Yeah. You ever have 2 or 3 guys that you really, on a regular basis hang out with?
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
Maybe play some, street hockey or, and then later on, maybe hit a bar once in a while or a car show or,
Sure.
Now answer me this. If somebody was bashing one of those friends, would you speak up for
him? Yeah, sure. Depending on, what it is.
Let's say accusing them for killing somebody.
Accusing them for killing somebody? Sure.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, listen, that has nothing to do with me, man. I told you guys a little while ago, I wouldn't have said that. But also at the same time, the kind of back and forth that's been going on, it's gotten out of control. Don't you think? I actually think Clear the other day said it was a joke said in bad taste because he wanted to hurt his feelings. I think he said that the other day.
Well, maybe we should wait to see what he says tomorrow. Because it seems like it's just ongoing.
Okay. Well, I think it's, like I've said many times, it's coming from both sides. I mean, we're both, we're all throwing fuel on the fire, aren't we?
I mean, we're sticking to what we're saying, though. And then they're going everywhere with it. And like you said, the thing about James. So what I want to know now that James was he was whatever, didn't do too good on that fundraiser, or the perception that fundraiser wasn't a good thing, right? Some people think that way. I think it raised $10,000, so I think it's a great thing. That's just my opinion. A fundraiser is a fundraiser, right? Not everything could be perfect, but now that you say, hey, look at your friend James, so that gives people the reason to say what they said about him. Is that the new fucking narrative? Is that what's going on now?
Kevin just asked me a question.
Mm-hmm.
If one of my good friends was being attacked or killing somebody, right? Can I turn it around and say, why don't you help your good friend because it looks like he's in trouble? I mean, isn't that a valid question?
Yeah, but one thing doesn't really have to do with the other, right? Because someone accused them, it doesn't. So I'm saying, like, so is that the new narrative? Let's just zone in on that and forget about what other people.
No, I'm not zoning in on that. I'm saying, listen,
did he hurt anybody? Did he hurt anybody on that stream? Like, I'm asking, what do you think he did on that stream?
Not yet. I mean, I'm worried about him hurting himself, dude.
You really worried about him hurting himself? JFK, why are you so offended by the
JFK,
C's when
if
Karen
you
Reader
can
said
sit
he's in
here and
recovery?
tell me you don't think that was an absolute disaster the other night,
I told you I
you're
didn't
telling
see
me
it.
lies.
No, I'm telling you I didn't see it. Like what part of that
Okay,
didn't you? I seen clips.
then we disagree.
Listen, I seen clips of it with the. I'll tell you what I did see. I seen the clip with him and Bill Reed, and what I seen happen was him trying to make a joke about a gold chain that didn't go over well, and then the audio went out and it made it look even worse. That's what I seen. That's what I
That's
seen.
it. That's it. Okay. Well,
What did you see?
we're
Tell
gonna
me
have
what
to
you seen. Tell me what you seen. Tell me how you perceived it in that situation. What I did see. What would be your perception of it?
from the time he got on there until the time it ended, he was an absolute disaster
Mhm.
and made the whole thing. Somebody should have texted him and said, James, maybe take yourself off camera at least. It's not your night, brother.
But you said you had past problems with drugs, right? So
Yeah, so I can spot it.
So you could spot it for sure. So maybe you might have just, thought everybody was thinking the way you were thinking. Maybe not everybody was thinking that way.
I mean, dude, come on, man, stop.
I'm saying, do you think Mikey Crawford knows that type of? I'm just saying, do you think Mikey had the
Listen,
same? I'm asking you. Let me ask you a question.
Even good
Cossy,
old Mikey Crawford had
you
the
think
look
he
on
knew?
his face like,
You think he knew?
huh?
You think he knew?
Huh? Yeah, I think he knew. Everybody can.
Okay.
He's got eyes.
You think Runkle knew? You think everybody knew that was up
I
there?
think
at the time?
everybody on there absolutely knew 100%.
You know that
Go
for
back
a
and watch.
fact.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
that. And you think the dad knew too.
I think Nick Rocco certainly knew. You see the look on his face. I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about?
I'm
It's just
asking,
tough.
but am I asking you the question? Why can't I? That's just a question, bro. Like
Go
that's what
ahead.
I
Ask
do.
your question again.
But that's what I'm.
Well, actually,
Go
I mean,
ahead.
I just want to say this. I mean, so if James was having a bad night, and some people like yourself, maybe with a past experience, can see this and can say, hey, you know what? Something's wrong with that. That wasn't a good look for James. How many people do you think see it now after bashing him for a couple of days about it?
Kev, I'll tell you this. I think everybody that saw it knows what's going on. I mean,
But
listen, there are people online that are pointing it out. And there are other people on there that are being worse about it. And they're saying that's mean shit. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is when they freeze frame that and they play it forward for a couple seconds and then they drag it back and they do it again and they drag it back and do it again and they point it out and they get a chat going to bash this dude. How many people do you really think now know about,
it's impossible for me to say, but I would say everybody that watched that thing. I mean, I was in Runkle's chat at the time. They were like,
I got a question. I got someone saying something. Cossy man to man, one who is in recovery posted about someone online for their potential use of drugs as a punk move. You contact that person. What happened to Anonymous? That's what someone said. Right.
Okay, so I don't know how to contact James, right?
How hard is it to? I'm just reading some shit, bro. Right. If you do you got a computer in front of you? Can you see what I'm doing? How hard is it to say I'm sorry? 2 simple words. I think that was towards me. TB recorded. Can I read? LTL. There were receipts. Cossy is full of shit. Cossy, answer my question about recovery. Are you supposed to handle that anonymous? I think was the question, something like that. Do you put it out on the internet?
I mean, listen, it's not anonymous.
You help it
on
out.
a fundraiser with 15,000 people watching you. What are you talking about?
I'm just okay. That's fine. I do.
I mean, I'm saying that to your
I know.
chat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you.
Cossy, you attend meetings. I feel for those members the way you out people. I'm just reading. Move on, Cossy, and learn anonymity.
Okay, I'll move on.
Anonymity. Shit, I'm saying that.
Anonymity.
Yeah, I'm saying that wrong. I'm all fucked up here.
It's all good.
Cossy, hit a meeting. You have zero credibility at.
Yeah, hit a meeting. Thank you so much. I will hit a meeting in honor of James. Absolutely.
Listen, you might have a point, man, and you know what? I don't know you, but what I do know about you, I don't think you're bullshitting, right? You came up here and you said your piece as far as, you ain't hiding nothing. You said you were in recovery or you once were. You've been down that hole and you're saying JFK, like your man's getting fucked up. You need to check him. And you know what? On some street shit or just, and I don't mean to say it on some shit like that. I mean, just on some not internet shit. I'll talk to him. I'll say, listen, what the fuck, bro? We ran a chat. People saying this, be real with me. You got to clean that up. Whatever, if you had a bad night, let's not have that shit happen again. And I definitely will talk to him for sure. But when I talked to him, like I said, all I seen was the Bill Reed shit, and I just seen a joke that didn't go over. And when I asked him, he said I was just smoking mad weed and I was tired. So I'm like, all right, shit happens. I know that weed nowadays, one thing, Cossy, is crazy. It's not like when I was growing up or you growing up.
I can't smoke that shit. I'll tell you that.
That shit's crazy.
Forget about it.
Yeah. So I don't know if he popped one of the fucking things, man. You get the what is it called? The edibles and shit. I don't know, But you're saying based on your experience, I'll trust your word on it. Listen. I'm not a politician, bro. Like it is what it is. We're just humans. If he was fucked up, he fucked up. But I don't know. Like I said, at the end of it all, I don't know why we got to bash the fundraiser because it's like, okay, it's cool. But now, what are they going to go have a fundraiser? And then what we're supposed to do the same thing? That's their fundraiser. I mean, I'm not doing all that. I mean, hopefully,
you know, you guys going to be doing back and forth fundraisers? I mean, I don't know. I don't get nothing to do with
no, I
that,
don't
man.
get that either. I did a fundraiser and I raised well, the long game is not, I just threw it out there. I never did no fucking fundraiser. I just said, hey, let's raise money for Karen. I threw up $300 and next thing you know, we had 3,500. We raised 3,500 just playing music, being stupid. So I mean, whatever. Like I said, if I hold a fundraiser, it's gonna be basically my channel, just doing what we do, maybe talking to you. Like it's not gonna be this event. I think that's kind of like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think, that's just too much hype, you know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
do
Well, hey, listen, you know, I won't
But
bother
listen,
you
you know
guys.
what?
I mean,
But
the
I'll tell you,
chat kind of hates me, so you know what I mean. It's
I'll
all
tell you
good.
this, Cossy. I'll tell you this, Cossy, right? I definitely will take your advice. What you say, man. As a man, and I respect you as a man. That you said, hey, this back and forth shit. You're right, and I'm just trying to correct the record. I just don't like my credibility getting killed. And I know that has nothing to do with you. It's just the credibility part sucks because that's who I am. All I got is my word, right? Like I'm not lying to nobody, and I get it. I talked a lot of shit about. You're right. I did talk shit, saying, hey, what about this? What about that? Tennessee, this and that, and I get it. That can stir shit up. But I was just doing that to show that guy that that's how upset we are. Like and now we know that's who you are. You walk down the street, bro. You know everything about us. You know everything about where we're from. Who are you? And why do you care so much to be this guy and be this head of this movement and say all these things? Why can't you just clean that up? And I think it's just a personal thing he has with James because they had somewhat of a relationship before. But the thing is, if you're not a man to sit back and do what I did tonight and call out my friend, I have you come up here. I didn't shy away from it. I asked the chat, was he fucked up? It's the same thing. I wouldn't mind a TB or and I can't tell anybody how to run their channel, but to say, hey, listen, let's just stop the fucking fake accounts with a dead girl's face on it. Let's stop that shit, And I bet you it would stop if there's certain people. But they play this game like I can't control people, I can't control the chat. Well, then ask, at least ask. They don't do that, and it just sucks that has to happen. But you're right though, it ain't getting nowhere. You're right, and I'll take your advice on that. It definitely ain't getting nowhere. But like I said, I just would like to see them face to face. I think if as men, if we seen each other face to face, I don't think that it would be the yapping. I think maybe we would get an apology. That's all I'm saying. Who knows?
You know, maybe you sit down with you guys, might be in with it. You know what I mean? Face to face, grab a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and you know what I mean. Talk it out. I mean, that could be it. As far as the stuff with James' girlfriend and stuff like that, I'm not on board for that, and I don't endorse that. Okay, so I'm just telling you that right now.
I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate your
So,
time. I do, man. Get some sleep, my brother.
yeah, we'll do. All right, thanks a lot.
All right, peace and love, man.
Yeah, peace
Have a good
out.
night.
Peace. Cossy G, ladies and gentlemen. Cossy G. For sure, for sure. I mean, hey, he sees what he sees, and you got to respect that, It is what it is, right?